guys, I'm Hansen. We're here in the Oil Life Kitchen, and today we are going to make an epic potato salad. Now the recipe for this is in my book, Simple Cooking with Essential Oils. You can find it on oillife.com or here in the store, but in the video that we're making, we're doing a twist. It will be made with roasted cauliflower. And speaking of veggies, we're also going to show you how to make a delicious dip for the cookouts and family parties that you have coming up. It's a Parmesan Ranch veggie dip or spread. So make sure you check out the videos and let us know if you have any questions. You can contact me on my Instagram or Facebook, Rockin' It With Oils, R-O-C-K-N, it with oils. Thank you. We're making, I call it my epic potato salad. It is a bacon egg sriracha salad. It is in the book under Epic Potato Salad, page 55. I'm adapting it a little bit today, so we're gonna tweak it and make it a little bit more healthy. We're gonna use roasted cauliflower instead of potatoes. So we're gonna do a couple little things different. We're gonna start with, this is cauliflower that I just roasted in the oven to get some good color. And we'll dump that in. You can do a full head of cauliflower. This was actually frozen cauliflower. You want a good amount. So maybe 3 pounds. So a head of cauliflower will probably get you the amount that you're looking for. You want it to be a nice full salad for you to taste it and eat it. And then, because of Easter and all those hard-boiled eggs that you've hidden and the kids have found and you don't know what to do with them, I love to incorporate them in this salad. It's a good way to get healthy foods and proteins, and I just have a slicer. We're gonna throw a few of those in. I just like to have everything bite-sized. You saw the cauliflower is a good edible size, so you don't have too big of a mouthful, and it's just easy to eat. We're gonna put 4 in the salad and then keep a couple for the top. This is, like I said, about 2.5 to 3 pounds of cauliflower and 6 eggs. You can use more or less. We'll keep it a little bit on the easy side today. And then we're gonna use a whole bunch of mayo. You want a good amount. This is we'll do about ½ cup of mayo. And you can use any homemade, store-bought, avocado, whatever you wanna use. And I like to combine it with sour cream. It gives it a really cool creamy texture without it being too oily from the mayo. It just kind of helps it stretch, and I always love sour cream in salads. This one that you can serve it warm right out of the oven or cool. Just make sure that as it cools down, you put it in the fridge. And then I'm gonna add the essential oils. I use rosemary, thyme, and marjoram, 1 drop of each. And I'm making sure to get that on the sour cream so that it will emulsify in with the cream and the mayo and not on an egg or the cauliflower. Now in the potato salad, I do it a little bit different, and I coat the potatoes in vinegar and the essential oils. So you'll see it a little bit different in the book. If you would like either of these recipes, reach out to me. My Facebook is Rockin' It With Oils. My Instagram is Rockin' It With Oils. I can answer any questions and get you this recipe if you would like to try it and you do not have the book yet. Or you can pick up that book and you can have it. We can probably get it to you before Easter. So I just stirred that a little bit to incorporate some of it in there, and we're gonna add sriracha. Now, some people like it really hot, so you can do 3 tablespoons. We'll just do 2 today. My husband likes things, and his family, they all like hot salads. But we'll just do 2. And it's just a really fun hidden dimension. With the oils and the sriracha, it just adds something that you're not expecting. And that's kind of with a lot of the ingredients in the salad. You have the eggs, it's kind of predictable, but the sriracha will add a kick. I add a little bit of bacon. We're just gonna tear this up into chunks. I saved a couple again for the top. And we'll do some, you can do green onions or chives. They're kind of the same flavor. We do have chives in our garden in a couple of months, so this is one that I love to go out and pick the chives and top it with that. But I mean, really, do you get any better than eggs and bacon and sriracha? It's so good. I love this one. The oils are there for just dimensional flavor and not too much. We only use 3 drops total in this whole salad. You don't want to overpower and blow out people's palate. So we're using just a little bit of a lot of things to get a really good flavor. So we're just going to stir all this up until it comes together. And like I said, I'm adapting a bunch of recipes right now. This one is keto. It's got roasted cauliflower in it. So you're gonna have that bitey texture, but you'll have the flavor. But the potato salad is just as good, very similar. You use 3 to 5 pounds of potatoes, and then there is the extra step with the vinegar. So if you'd like that recipe, let me know. We've got this all stirred up and we're just gonna top it now. So we'll just put more green onions, and then my favorite little trick, paprika. Now you can use normal paprika if you'd like, but if you can get it, use smoked paprika. This is my favorite little trick. We're using this on all of our rubs and hamburgers. It smells so good, and that's just smoked paprika. Love that. And then we'll just top it with bacon, a little bit more bacon and some eggs. And the salad is perfect for Easter. It's perfect for your barbecues. Just a fun little different flavor that people may not be expecting to have that sriracha in that potato salad. And then I do throw a couple eggs on top so that if people are trying to not eat eggs, they know that it's in there. But this is an awesome way to use up. If you're anything like us, you have dozens and dozens of eggs after Easter. But it's also the time when cookouts are starting. So this is a good recipe to use up all those eggs and take them with. So there you go. Pretty food. Tastes good. So there is our cauliflower salad, or potato salad if you want to go that way. Now, speaking of cookouts, I'm going to show you a Parmesan ranch dip. But I'm going to start with a fun little gift that you can make. This is a bulk ranch seasoning. It's good for like Mother's Day or housewarming gifts. And I'm going to put in all the spices and layer it in a cute little jar. So we're going to start with salt. This is 1 teaspoon of salt. And this is where I'm adding the essential oils. I like to add lemon into this. It just adds a little note of something extra. I'm going to do 3 drops. And I add it to the salt because it will kind of come together. You guys can see that. But the salt will crumble it, so it's a flavored salt. So we'll just kind of let this sit and incorporate into that salt a little bit, and we'll start the layering. So we actually did these as neighbor gifts for Christmas. And I just put a little card in with them telling them. So I mix all this together. It's like buying the packets of ranch seasoning at the store, but this one's controlled. You're putting your own stuff in it, and it's fun to incorporate the oils into things, and it's so simple just to add a little dash of flavor. So our first layer, this is like a bookend. We're gonna do buttermilk. This is a buttermilk powder you can buy from the grocery store, or I'm sure it's online. And I start with that and I end with that. So we've got the buttermilk. We'll do 2 tablespoons of parsley. I have this fun little funnel that makes it easier for these spices to get down in that jar without making a huge mess. You can lay them in there as delicately as you want. Make sure you get around the edges so you can see those layers. And it's really just a bunch of different spices, but you'd be surprised. It all comes together and it tastes really delicious. So this is chopped onion, 2 teaspoons. Again, this recipe, you can message me if you'd like it. I'm gonna be putting it up, I'm sure, in my feed in the next little bit because I use this dressing mixture a lot. So you can follow me. Facebook is Rockin' It With Oils. Instagram, same thing, Rockin' It With Oils. I'm pretty easy to follow and get a hold of if you have any questions. So that was chives, and that was just a teaspoon. It takes up a lot more space. And then 2 teaspoons of onion powder. See those layers starting to come out? So we got a little bit of green, a little bit of white. We're gonna get more green, the dill weed. Now, if you were one of the lucky ones that got the dill essential oil from one of the summer kits, you can use that as well. You can add a drop or 2 and just add it into the salt. It is a strong flavored oil. So start with 1 drop and see how you like the flavor. The spices and the herbs, the dried herbs, they are not as potent as the oils themselves. So you can use 2 teaspoons of this, and I would say probably 1 drop of dill essential oil. It's a strong one, but a good one. So 2 teaspoons of dill, 2 teaspoons of garlic powder, and then 1 teaspoon of black pepper. And then that salt that we mixed together and set to the side, I'm just gonna stir that together and add it in as well. If you want people to smell the oil as they open the container, I do a taco seasoning the same way with the layers. And I actually like to put the salt on the very top, and I use cumin essential oil in that so that they can smell it because it's very potent. You can smell that lemon. It's delicious. But I do top it with another little bit of the buttermilk powder. So I used about 1.5 tablespoons to start out with, and we'll see, I just do it to the top. So it's about another tablespoon to a tablespoon and a half. And we'll just fill that up. And then, like I said, you can throw the lid on it, give this to neighbors, neighbor gifts, moms, Mother's Day is coming up. So if you have a mom that likes to use essential oils, you can give her one of these cute little jars. You can see the fun layers, housewarming gifts, weddings. Weddings are coming up, so they're just really fun. Put a little instructional card. I use about 1 tablespoon of the ranch mixture with about 1 cup to 1.5 cups of you can use Greek yogurt, sour cream. Today, for this dip, we're gonna use cream cheese. I want this to be a nice thick dip. So this cream cheese is one that is just room temperature. And if you need to throw it in the microwave, you just want it really good so that you can mix it. And then we'll do 1 tablespoon of the ranch. And I've just shaken it up. I mean, it's the same thing. Here we go. I'm only getting, that was about 1. And then the best part about this recipe is you get to taste it. So taste it and add a little bit more if you feel like you would like a little bit more ranch flavoring. Again, I was talking about how I like the texture that sour cream gives to dips and salads. It's a creamier, less greasy texture, so I like sour cream a lot. That was about 1/4 cup. And we'll do a dollop of this. That's probably just a couple tablespoons to 1/4 cup of mayo and Parmesan. So you'll want a good, this is how I cook. I eyeball things. So if you would like the recipe, I can give you specific amounts, but I just kind of eyeball it, add it, and then taste it and adjust it as we need it. So we'll just stir this together, and there is a delicious, yummy dip. Now this is good for obviously vegetables, crackers. This would even be good spread on sandwiches, like a sandwich spread. If you're doing pulled chicken sandwiches, you could even just put this right on some turkey and do turkey roll-ups. So just Parmesan ranch veggie dip. And it all comes together because that cream cheese is, like I said, room temperature or warmed up in the microwave, and you just have a yummy, creamy Parmesan ranch dip. So this one has the lemon essential oil in it that was used in that ranch packet. If you want to kick it up a little bit and add a toothpick swirl of black pepper or pink pepper, a little bit more of a citrus, maybe lime, another drop of lemon, you can do that too. Hope you all enjoy. Hi everybody, I had so much fun in the Oil Life Kitchen with you today. We made some delicious food, and the recipes can be found in my book, The Simple Cooking with Essential Oils. Has the epic potato salad, page 55. This guide can be bought online at oillife.com, or you can pick it up in the store. And we made a Parmesan ranch veggie dip and spread that you can find on my Instagram and Facebook. It's Rockin' It with Oils, ROCKN, it with Oils, or message me if you would like the recipe. Thanks for joining us.